We're rolling. Alright guys, just a quick one. Recently purchased a Thule, somebody from Sweden. Please tell me how to pronounce that, please. Action cam bag. It's designed for GoPro, but obviously any action cam that is in that same size is going to work. So I just thought I'd do a quick review because there's not much of it on the internet. There's a couple of them. I actually went paragliding, and the guy who took me was had one of these, and he said that's basically made me want to buy one. So it's quite a simple. It's a small bag, which is what I want because I've got kind of every other size bag that I want, and I just wanted something small, and I wanted something that could sling around. So it's quite incredible how much stuff that can fit in here. I'll just quickly show you the sort of format of the bag. Goes over your shoulder like that. One little thing that I would like to mention is that I've actually glued on some sticky Velcro, because otherwise this flap just flaps all over the place, even with that little holder in place. So I thought that was a little bit of a design flaw, very annoying. But so that's a Samsung S8 with a fairly decent cover on it, so that fits in there nicely. You can hear it ringing while you're riding. It's pretty cool. If you want to get to it, it's easy to get to, no problem there. So it takes your phone. Right, so the whole idea is that you're able to use the bag without having to take it off, which is handy. So it comes with a little foam insert. I've currently got an old Hero 3, and I'm planning on purchasing another action cam in the future, but that's just a spare case that I've got. A couple of bits and pieces. Those are for your batteries. That's actually for your spare SD cards, and I think that's for your Wi-Fi remote, but I just put my cables in there because that keeps them nice and tidy. I believe you're supposed to put it in this way. So it's got like a little recess to allow for that phone bit. Once that's in, that's pretty good. Now what's also quite good is it's got a small pouch for all of your bits and pieces, like the type of stuff that you'd normally lose, and because it's got a little window, it actually lets the light in so you can see what's in there. So I thought that was pretty good. So it's got a small pouch for the little bits, and then it's got a bigger pouch back here, and this is where I put so there's like a handlebar mount or a pole mount, or whatever you want to call it. This has got a suction cup attachment, which I've taken off a GPS mount, for a windscreen mount. And what else do I put in there? I keep my son's little camera in there, or it's just a little point and shoot spare camera. The cable that goes with that, because it's an unusual cable, so I try and keep the camera and that cable together. So you've got your protective foam, you've got a spot for all your little bits and pieces, you've got a spot for your medium-sized bits and pieces. This is a spare door that I keep with a tether attached. If I'm doing something where I'm worried that if the GoPro could fall off. So that fits in there quite nicely as well. The zips all work nice and smoothly, so that's all good from that point of view. The zips are really good quality, they work really well. And then in here, in this little front pouch area, just to keep things separated, that's my chest mount, chesty, my chin mount or my head strap. There's the extra strap that you get with the bag if you want to make it stop it from swinging around if you're riding a push bicycle or something like that. Doesn't really apply to me. This just another attachment for the GoPro. Throw that in there as well. I always keep a screwdriver because I tend to find it quite difficult to undo the what would you call this thing? This hand thumb thing. When you tighten them up by hand, fine, but when you come to undo them, I find them quite difficult to undo sometimes, especially when I'm really doing them up tight so they don't move, on the motorbike in particular, or on a wakeboard or something like that. So we've got that. I always keep a spare pair of earphones. I've stolen that from my wife. She's got 2 iPhones, she doesn't use them. So yeah, screwdriver. Also I've got my lens pen, notebook, pen. I do decide to write an idea down or take note of something. So that's all well and good. So we've got all of those sort of extra bits going there. Straight up, if you want your camera, you got it straight there. So that's the idea. That closes up, nice and easy. I also keep a power bank. This is just supposed to be for your sunglasses or your mobile phone, if you don't want to keep your mobile phone in the other pouch, but I just like to keep that battery pack in there ready to go if I need it. And that's it, ready to go. That's pretty much everything I would need if I was going for a bicycle ride or something like that. Nice and comfortable. Like I said, there is another strap if you want it that you can attach to here. That kind of goes, attaches to here, I think, but the whole idea for me is that you're riding along, you're like, okay, I'm ready to set the GoPro up now. Swing it around, don't have to take it off. That becomes your little platform, and you can quickly get all access to your bits and pieces, assuming that you've got your mount set up on your motorbike or on your wherever it is. So if you were going to do something like that, it wouldn't take long. And if you're going to attach that to your, if I was going on a ride and I wanted to do some filming, I would already have this attached to the wherever it was going to go, post. And in my case, it goes on the bike rack. So anyway, I just thought I'd do a quick video. I was quite excited about getting this bag. It is quite small. I have used it for a couple of other things, take everything out, and I thought while I'm packing it up, I would just make a little video about how much stuff you can actually fit in there, and how it kind of, I've just noticed when I've been doing rides and I'm setting up everything with my GoPro, it's a bit of a pain having everything sort of all over the place, and this really organizes it nicely and makes it really accessible. So that would be now attached to wherever you wanted it to. In my case, my motorbike's got mounts all over it. You'll be ready to go. Anyway, just thought I'd share that. It's quite a good little bag, sort of in between, and thought I'd just make a little video about it. Cheers.